After an incredible first Bali retreat, I'm back for round two, hosting another soulful journey for women seeking wellness, travel, and spiritual transformation. This retreat is where I dive even deeper into healing and heart opening rituals. Wellness, travel, and spirituality are at the core of my life, and it's such an honor to guide this experience in person and share it with you in this vlog, maybe even inspiring you to join my next retreat yourself. I'm back in Ubud for another round of the magnetic retreat here in Bali, and I am so excited to be back. I'm here as the meditation and manifestation guide, and I've just checked in, surrounded by so much greenery, and it's like a deep exhale. It takes a while for me to get grounded into a place and acquainted with the land. No matter how many times I have been before, I like to take my time, settle into my space, pay my respects to the land, and have my personal practices and rituals that allow my body, mind, and soul to really land into a place of solid groundedness. This is the place that I serve from. This is the energy that I serve from, and it makes a significant difference. And if they have a robe, you know I'm taking off all of my clothes and wrapping myself up in it immediately. One of my personal favorite rituals once I'm grounded is gratitude dancing. This in the morning does not only raise your vibration, but activates feminine energy. And doing this outside whilst I'm surrounded by an abundance of greenery just feels so expansive. Feminine energy is that playful energy, that joyful energy. I share more on this morning ritual to activate feminine energy, along with my favorite playlists in this video that I'll link on the screen above. Our retreat attendees arrive from 3 p.m., so we had the morning to organize and prepare. There's like all the flowers here. And then this will be the view. It was a full moon in Taurus, which was a special touch to our opening ceremony, which I held our first sound bath meditation and followed with an outdoor moonlit dinner. I'm off to now lead my meditation and manifestation practice for this morning. It's all about leading your heart back home. So really awakening our hearts, our glorious, beloved hearts. This is a place where we're able to access strength, focus, and truth. So it's an important one, and I'm super excited for it. Connection and spaciousness were part of my personal intentions for this retreat. So slow and intentional movement and presence, regardless of how long or short the commute was, were all so important for me. I walk barefoot to feel the earth. I notice the insects, flowers, vibrant colors, what light does to my environment. I hear the water trickle into puddles, and I appreciate the beauty that surrounds me. After Sasha's movement class, I flow right into meditation. By bringing awareness to your breath. And then the manifestation practice with journal prompts. Allowing more oxygen to enter into our body.
Then open the conversation up before heading into breakfast.
Of course, I'm going to share my reflections on the first meditation and manifestation practice that we did. We dove deep right away into belief exploration. This first practice is all about leading your heart back home. So I guided a meditation where we really tapped into our heart space, our beloved, glorious hearts. Quite often we can have a desire, but often push it away or think we're not worthy of it, it's not really right for me, or many other thoughts that come up. So really tapping into our heart space and understanding what our true desires are. And then we flowed into the journaling prompts, which is part of the manifestation practice of belief exploration, and really creating this sustainable shift from the inside out, from our beliefs that lead into thoughts, that lead into emotions and feelings, and then eventually our behavior and action in our external world, in our current reality. It's so nice to see everyone in a deep meditation and lots of pens flowing. I love it when there are always pens flowing. So we've had a couple of people who are very new to manifestation, as well as people who have been practicing it for quite some time. But it's so nice to see the bridge between the two of people who are new and very curious about the practice, and then also people who have been practicing it or have some sort of idea, but really diving in deeper into their beliefs and their inner child. That is the golden place where manifestation can really start from. Because we can be taking all of the action, all of the things in our external reality, but if it shows up at times and we have a belief that is not serving, that is not aligned to it, then we can reject it. And so we're starting from the inside out, from our beliefs, and today was a beautiful reflection of that. We have many women from all over the world, from South Africa, from the UK, from Canada, from LA, from Australia. So it's a really diverse group and so nice to connect with everyone. This morning, the meditation and manifestation practice is all about getting crystal clear clarity on your vision. So I'm going to lead them through a visualization meditation, activating their third eye chakra, their pineal gland or pineal gland, if you're American, and then through the exciting manifestation practice of scripting. So this is a practice that I love, and I do have a whole playlist on scripting techniques for manifestation, which I'll leave a link to in the description box below. So excited to share more about scripting for manifestation and really getting them to tap into their vision and their desires. Appreciating all these little plants and flowers as well. Look how pretty these yellow ones are. There's all these different leaves. If you haven't already, gently close your eyes. The invitation is to consciously move that energy down from your head. So we just finished the practices for this morning. I was guiding the meditation and manifestation practice, and then we had breakfast. So I'm sat down now here with my journal and a beverage and going to do some self-reflection, and I'm going to share with you. So this morning was such a beautiful morning. They had a Pilates session and then we dropped into the meditation, which was a visualization of getting crystal clear clarity of their vision, really living and breathing their reality. Then we got into scripting for manifestation, and you know how much I love scripting for manifestation. And so I guided them through the journaling practice of scripting and embodying the experience to have the capacity to receive and hold it when they do magnetically attract their desires. A few of the women opened up about their visions, career change shifts, business expansion ideas, more care and love for themselves. And one woman in particular, she mentioned that she was very type A and always trying to control. And so the moment she dropped into that meditation, she didn't force it. It just came to her. And that was a beautiful, beautiful moment to share together. When you find yourself always trying to do things and operating from your thinking mind, your analytical mind, it disconnects you from your heart center. So we really focused on less thinking, more feeling, and it was such a delight to hear. It was just so nice to also see all of the pens flowing. Another woman also shared how grandiose this journaling session had been. And let me show you the view because you can understand why. The environment that we're in, the expansive questions, the connections, the like-minded people, the minds that all gather to these retreats. This is what makes a retreat so life-changing and so transformative, because you're out of your comfort zone, you're out of the day-to-day life that you normally live. And you're able to get out of your body, be guided up above, to take a look at what is working, what is not working, what I desire more of in this life, and to be guided to a place to actually own it, to claim it.
This very scene was once pages in my journal where I used scripting as a manifestation technique to get clear on hosting retreats in Bali, calling places like this my office as I work remotely, and doing meaningful work that I love. That's why I created my 21-day manifestation scripting kit, to show you examples of how you can use this writing ritual too. I'll leave all of the details in the description box below. Today was a free day and a few of the girls got readings done, so I went out to a restaurant for a yummy lunch and was able to catch up with them to hear all about it before heading back for the evening sound bath.
I just finished leading emotional freedom technique, also known as EFT tapping, which was so fun. Only one woman from the group had done it before, so most of the people were new to this energetic practice, which was amazing to see them all really get into it. And so it was definitely a glow to see all of that and hear about the certain points that are most activating for each individual. Yeah, the flowers are edible.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And this one is coming out of my room, and these are absolutely stunning. Come out from the rain. Gorgeous.
On our final full day together on this Bali retreat, I just loved being in conversation, sharing our creative practices and taking it easy with lots of spaciousness before we had our evening cacao ceremony and our last dinner together.
Connecting your palms to your heart center one last time with me. So it's a couple of days after the retreat now, and I always like to take some time out in solitude to integrate and also tap into some self love. I just find it's so nice to hold that space and then also give yourself that space before and after if you are hosting a retreat to show up as your best self, and then also integrate the lessons, integrate the learnings, integrate the connections that were formed within that retreat. Most of the people, or retreatees as we like to call them, walk away with a transformative experience that not only lasts for that entire week, but it goes beyond that, and eventually making really big decisions, living more in alignment with their soul, and tapping into their most magnetic energy. So I'm so excited for all of the updates to unfold, because it's always so nice to keep connected with all of the people that I meet on these retreats that are from all over the world. Really journaling about my experience and allowing it to also impact my life is one of my favorite things, to be able to share with you all of the things that are going on with my life, and of course keep up to date with more Bali retreats that are coming up. I make sure to bring my heart and my soul into this, and it's filled with a lot of spirituality as well as heart opening and healing practices. So I hope to see you on my next Bali retreat. And if you want to dive deeper into scripting for manifestation, you can use this code on the screen for $20 off my 21-day manifestation scripting kit. My gift to you. For more vlogs on my Bali retreats or my morning routine here in Bali, or just life in general here in Bali, tune in to this playlist. Okay, I'll see you in my next video. Until then, always sending you all the groovy love.